we've always just kind of assumed we're the smartest species on the planet, right? I mean, it seems so obvious, but what if that whole idea is built on a shaky foundation? Let's dig in.
So, are humans really the smartest species on the planet? I mean, for pretty much all of history, the answer has been a big, resounding yes. It just feels true, doesn't it? But what if we've been asking the wrong question? Or maybe, just maybe, we've been using the wrong ruler this whole time.
Okay, so let's get into where this idea even comes from. This whole human superiority complex? Well, it's not some new thing. This is an idea that is deeply ingrained in us, with roots stretching back thousands and thousands of years.
You can really trace it back about 10,000 years, right around when agriculture kicked off. You know, we started farming, domesticating animals, and that right there created a whole new hierarchy, us and them. Then you see major religions pop up, and later on, even philosophy and science, they all kind of doubled down on this idea, cementing us at the very, very top of the smarts ladder.
And really, the argument always boils down to something like this, right? We look at all the cool stuff we do. We compose music, we write books, we solve insane math problems, and we go, see? Proof! I mean, you don't see dogs composing symphonies or dolphins writing novels. It feels like case closed, doesn't it?
But, and this is the big but, this is where everything changes. What if our entire definition of intelligence is totally biased? Like, biased in our own favor? What if we're basically grading every other animal on a test that we wrote for us and that only we could ever ace?
So let's try to look at this in a completely new way. Let's ditch this idea of a single ladder of smart and instead check out a totally different framework for understanding how minds work out there in the animal kingdom. So on one side, you've got our definition of smarts, abstract thinking, complex language, writing books. But if you look at it from an evolutionary point of view, being smart is about something way more basic, way more fundamental. It's simply about your ability to adapt, thrive, and ultimately survive in whatever environment you happen to live in.
And this leads us to this really cool idea, intelligence fit for purpose. Think of it this way. It's not about being smarter or dumber. It's about having the perfect set of tools for the job you need to do. At the end of the day, a brain, any brain, is just an engine designed to do one thing: help you make the best possible next move to stay alive.
Okay, so now for the fun part. Let's look at the evidence. We're going to go on a little tour of some absolute animal geniuses and see this fit-for-purpose intelligence in action. And I'm telling you, some of these examples are going to blow your mind.
So, on our tour, we're going to check out the crazy sophisticated sonar of bats, the problem-solving skills of a crow, a little bird with a memory that's just off the charts, a chimp that literally outsmarts humans, killer whales coordinating a hunt, and oh yeah, the unbelievable escape artistry of the octopus. You ready?
All right, first up, bats. Their echolocation, it's just staggering. They are processing a constant stream of data in real time: distance, speed, direction, texture. It's nuts. And get this, they naturally evolved to use super complex techniques like frequency modulation and the Doppler effect, things that took us humans centuries of high-level engineering to figure out for our own tech.
Okay, now how about this little bird, the Clark's nutcracker? Now, it's not going to solve differential equations for you, but it performs this one specific feat of pure genius. It can hide up to 20,000 pine nuts in hundreds of different spots, and then remember where they are months later. For this bird's survival, that kind of spatial memory isn't just a party trick, it is everything.
And this really shows that our strengths aren't the only strengths. Get this, they've done these visual memory tests, pitting chimpanzees against humans. And the chimps don't just win, they consistently and easily beat the humans, even trained psychologists. It just proves their short-term visual recall is on another level.
Or how about killer whales? What they do is so much more than just instinct. It's a full-on, planned, coordinated, multi-step strategy. They actually work together, swimming in perfect formation to create a massive wave, a wave that's precisely calculated to knock a seal right off a floating piece of ice. I mean, that's communication, planning, and applied physics all rolled into one.
And then you've got the octopus. It's like an alien intelligence living right here in our oceans. They're absolute masters at solving puzzles, and they're legendary escape artists. And their intelligence is just built differently than ours. They have this distributed nervous system, which means they basically have 8 separate thinking arms that all work together. It's just wild. Okay, so after seeing all of that, this incredible diversity of minds,
It really makes you stop and think, right? It's time to kind of reevaluate where we stand to find our actual place in this amazing tapestry of intelligence.
So let's go back to the beginning. Let's ask that big question one last time, but now with all this new context. Are humans, the smartest species on the planet?
And the answer, well, it's no. At least not in the way we've always thought about it. See, it's not a single ladder with us sitting on the top rung. It's more like this huge, vast spectrum of different kinds of smarts. We're amazing at our thing, abstract thought, and other animals are absolute geniuses at their thing, the stuff that's essential for them to survive.
And maybe that's the real test of our intelligence. There's a great quote from the biologist Franz de Waal that kind of sums it all up. He said that maybe our greatest achievement isn't writing books or solving equations, but that once we finally decided to step down from our pedestal, we were smart enough to finally see and appreciate the incredible intelligence that's been all around us this whole time.